Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? We got the Crystal Spirit Oracle for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Risings. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Good evening. Welcome to the live stream, Gemini, for the month of May. Hope all is well. How you doing? Hey, Daddy Helmet. Welcome. Let's get into the month of May for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Risings. Excellent. Cool. And so it is. How's everybody doing this evening, this afternoon, or the morning, wherever you reside on this beautiful planet? Without further ado, let's get into the monthly reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We'll be pulling 2 oracles from the Crystal Spirit to open and close today's reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Risings. Spirit of the Most High and Divine that resides within me, I ask that you provide me with the truth, wisdom, clarity, and understanding. It is only through the collective consciousness that I pray for all those in need of peace and serenity. Guide me, Holy Divine. Protect me, Archangels, as I read on behalf of Gemini's, greatest and highest good of all. Allow me to see what it is that you need to relay towards the collective for the month of May. I thank you in advance for any messages that will be received. And so it shall be. Let's get it, y'all. Gemini. We have here the Amethyst Oracle coming through. And we have the blue Chalcedony. Blue Chalcedony. All right, Spirit. We'll open up the reading with the Amethyst message for those in the collective. So, with that being said, here we have Amethyst right here. All right, Gemini. Hope all is well. The essential meanings of this oracle message are: the amethyst represents familiarity, unconscious habits, old patterns in need of being released, Gemini. Autopilot takes over when we require rest from mental overload. While this reaction can serve us well, Amethyst Spirit brings a reminder to stop surrendering to the familiar. Be mindfully present to the now and examine your habits. Are they working for you the way you want them to? Are you overdue for a new routine, perhaps a small, simple shift that can make a huge difference. What could you say more often to those you love, or do more often to nurture yourself when your go-to is to sacrifice for others? What habits could you begin to develop today to build your security and increase your prosperity? Can you see how the old habits, can you see how the old habits these replace should have been discarded long ago? Amethyst spirit message to you is to be conscious of your habits so that you don't fall asleep to your potential for the transformation and healing. You deserve so much more than you have right now. So awaken your ability to co-create a new, one replace habit at a time. In regards towards your relationship message, Gemini, Amethyst spirit. Relationships can be like a comfortable pair of slippers, well broken in. But Amethyst is here to awaken you to the exciting possibility of an even richer partnership or relationship with someone you feel a connection to. Step out of the same old, and into a new way of interacting. Perhaps something as basic as saying thank you or I love you more often, or speaking your truth with love and conviction, even in relation to seemingly trivial things. Big journeys of healing start with small steps, such as asserting your need to be listened to. When you say something that might make someone you care about uncomfortable, or the pause when someone is giving you information that might make you feel defensive. The energy of rediscovery is calling you to deepen your trust and intimacy. Don't be shy, Gemini. You can do this. Your prosperity message? Playing it safe can mean taking risks, or paradoxically, taking big risks to create familiar and comfortable drama. Are you aware of some money habits that are ready to be questioned and changed so that you can get off the roller coaster of, oh no, it's a disaster. Oh yes, I'm on a roll and everything is going to be fantastic. Or are you afraid to even look at your relationship with finances because you don't trust yourself to be able to build your wealth? Amethyst is here to urge you to give up the drama and the fear and simply pay attention to your patterns related to prosperity. Trust that wealth is your natural state. The conscious universe is supporting you in making the inner changes you need so that the outer conditions can begin to reflect your new internal state. Free yourself to enjoy the wealth you deserve by breaking the chains of old habits. Crystal Spirit Meditation. Amethyst calms our minds, helping us release attachment to all we think we should be doing and allowing us to relax into being. Meditating with the amethyst clears the mind of extraneous thoughts, disengaging us from the busyness of our daily lives and offering us an opportunity to connect to spirit. It is a wonderful stone to assist in exploring and trusting our intuitive abilities. Gemini. The amethyst stone. Very powerful from the messages that I read from the guidebook. However, enough said for me. Let's get into the message of what spirit needs you to know in correlation and in regards towards the opening reading. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Risings. What's going on with Gemini? Gemini. Here we have the Chariot coming through. Opening message. Followed by the Tower. Gemini. And the Sun. Let's talk about it so we can move forward. Spirit is showing me, Gemini, for the month of May, there's decisions and paths that need to be cleared and made in order for this Tower moment to occur. Things are going to be swept out from your consciousness so you can make better decisions in moving forward and where you need to be in order to set yourself free and see the happiness and illumination was right there all along, Gemini. So for the month of May, it seems as though there's some big decisions that's going to have to be made. Fear not. There's nothing to fear. Because at the end of the day, once you clear your path and set yourself on a directional path and make a decision to stick to the left or the right side of the road, Spirit is saying that's when the universe is going to come in and sweep any debris that's blocking you from your true destiny, Gemini, which is fulfillment, happiness, seeing things clearly, no longer being entrapped in fear. The Amethyst Spirit opened up the reading so eloquently and already spoke this message into existence. It just happened to come out through the tarot now. Got the Tower and the Sun. I'm going to put it right here, just for the time being. Let's leave those energies right where they are. Death, transformation, Gemini. What is it that you have been reluctant to change, but know you need to change and transform from within in order for you to begin anew? Death and transformation is on the horizon for many. Seven of Wands. You're very defensive at this time, Gemini, following that death energy. However, at the end of the day, it's about taking control and taking your authority and your power back over your empire with the Emperor energy. Nine of Swords is coming through. That's just an indication that you're going to have some sleepless and restless nights. However, you can overcome it. You gotta go through the motions. Going through the motions represents removing yourself from any negative energies that you have been found tied and bound to on an emotional level with your thought and thinking patterns. Six of Swords is a time for you to move into calmer waters, to free yourself from the disparities that's been keeping you up at night, Gemini. You already know what you have to do. You don't want to do it, but you have to in order for you to find peace and serenity with this Sun energy right here. The Tower moment is going to hit, Gemini. Now, the question is, how bad do you want a new opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles? Bottom of the deck. Let's clarify. Clarify meaning. Let's get some more information towards these energies so Gemini can make wiser decisions moving forward. we're going to go ahead and clarify the Chariot and the Tower with the Sun. Death is coming up again. For the first three energies that came out, Gemini, we have the Chariot, we have the Tower, and we have the Sun. And I asked Spirit to give me clarification towards what must Gemini do in order to persevere in the month of May and continue to move forward by making a conscious decision with the Chariot, right? Acceptance, self-acceptance is needed at this particular time, Gemini. With the Tower, don't fight it. Don't fight what the universe is about to remove from your life. Why? Because it's going to bring sunshine and happiness. How can you get a better understanding of what's going to come? Death and transformation. We must allow certain things to die within ourselves and around us in order for new abundance to be made. So death is clarifying those three energies for Gemini for the month of May. And death has come out again in the second line, the second row of energies that have come out for you guys. So let's go ahead and clarify what actions and energies you must learn to transmute within you in order to rectify these energies that's already come out. 10 of Swords. We have the 9 of Swords down here, Gemini. So, with death and transformation amidst you all for the month of May, there's something you're fighting to hold on to in regards towards this 10 of Swords energy. This represents a closure and a completion that must take place in order for death and transformation to occur, Gemini. So be mindful moving through the month of May that it's okay to protect yourself. But sometimes when you protect yourself with this 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands energy, right? You not only block out the curses, you block out the blessings. But at the end of the day, with the Emperor energy, I'm pretty sure, Gemini, you're going to be well enough to know right from wrong and utilize and transmute those energies and use them for your highest good to move forward. Because sometimes when we allow things to die and fall to the wayside, Gemini, that's only an indication that it's time to close out certain cycles and patterns and relations with people so we can move forward. Just as the Amethyst Spirit has suggested when it opened up your reading for the month of May, there's certain things you're going to have to take a retrospective look at, Gemini, within you in order for you to know how to maneuver this Ace of Pentacles that's about to come your way. Letting go of old patterns and behaviors and pains and things of that nature with the 10 of Swords moves us right into the 9 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, and the High Priestess. Because you're very intuitive, Gemini. You're very in tune with not only your spirit but other people's spirit. So, with that being said, clarify. There you go. You showed up in your own reading, Gemini, the Moon. Hidden secrets. What are you hiding behind those sad eyes, Gemini? The High Priestess. Six of Swords. Are you ready to remove yourself and move into calmer waters to afford yourself new opportunities of growth and prosperity and abundance? What is it with this Nine of Swords energy, Gemini, that has you all in your feelings and keeping you up at night and preventing you from seeing that the only way to free yourself is to not be afraid to face those inner demons with this moon energy? No more hiding behind the sidelines, Gemini. We have the Ace of Pentacles coming through. Overall energy, at the end of the day, you have options and choices. But Spirit wants to remind you, these Seven of Cups represents new opportunities and emotional connections, but ultimately you're going to have to make the wise choice and choose wisely when you are choosing these cups, because not all these emotional connections are going to serve you, Gemini, for your greatest and your highest good at the end of the day. Because we still have this Nine of Swords to deal with when it comes to setting yourself free. And as you can see, the Nine of Swords is ultimately at the bottom of the deck again. So you have some mental situations that you have to disconnect from. Seven of Swords is coming through. And that's clarifying the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. As I stated earlier, are you deceiving yourself? Or are you allowing others to deceive you, Gemini? In order to remove yourself from this energy that's holding you hostage in your own mind, it's time to confront this energy right here. And that requires strength. And look, strength is at the bottom of the deck. Underneath that nine of Swords. Takes strength and courage, and you must have humility in the process of facing your inner demons, so you can illuminate this seven of Swords energy, and know that ultimately you started off with the Chariot, right? Understand that a Tower moment is coming for you in the month of May, Gemini. Acceptance is needed in order for illumination is to be had within these energies. The sun is about to illuminate whatever Tower moment is coming that's going to transform you, Gemini, with the Death card, because you got it twice in your reading. So don't give up hope on yourself. Let go of attachments, negative attachments and resentments that you've been holding on to. Let's go ahead and get the closing crystal spirit message, which was the blue Chalcedony. Put it right here for y'all. The blue Chalcedony. Gemini, the essential meanings. Spirit needs you to slow down, slowing down. Easy does it. Restoring balance and serenity, right? Life pace can feel overwhelming at times, and this crystal shows up when you need to slow down and experience serenity and balance. Certainty won't present itself just because you are rushing around. Blue Chalcedony spirit brings the message to immerse yourself in the moment and to surrender your sense of urgency to the conscious universe. You are pushing too hard now. Easy does it. As you transition from old ways into new ways and begin to try out your fledgling wings, you are ever evolving. And the unfamiliar can send you hurrying back to where you were rushing from, ahead to get past the uncomfortable part. The part where you have to confront the truth that you are facing many unknowns. Your fearful ego will try to convince you that the way to get what you need is to work harder and faster and move as swiftly as possible. But your best action now is to slow down, Gemini. Allow yourself to be clear on what you want so that your intentions begin to coalesce in ways that will please you. As you look around, be fully present to what is, allowing a sense of tranquility and ease to arise in you, even though you may not be able to see what to do next. The conscious universe has much to offer you, so take a breath and remember, easy does it. Wow. Hold on, I need to pause, y'all. Gemini, I couldn't have said it better myself. Easy does it. Take a look at what's going on. Self-deception. Have the strength and the courage to persevere. This Nine of Swords energy no longer bogging you down. Remember, it's time to make a decision. We're not in a race, Gemini. The Chariot is a reminder to make that decision and continue to move forward. Whether you face this tower moment or not, it will come and enlighten you to your truths. With the sun, remember you have the moon that also came out for you guys. Death and transformation must occur and take place. This moon energy is the catalyst that's going to set you free, Gemini. Regards towards your relationship message. Easy does it again. Your motto as you decide on your relationship best course. For the conscious universe wants you to be sure to move forward with clear intention. And that requires reducing your speed. You will advance in the right way and the right time. Balancing swift movement with progress, right? With progress at a relaxed pace. The blue Chalcedony spirit wants you to know that healing old patterns is easier when you are not letting fear drive you to move too quickly through a transition. You wanted to change the old ways, and you are doing so, guided by the conscious universe. So let yourself feel serene. Trust in this process as you slow things down to gain a clearer view. Prosperity message. It's only natural to want to build on your inner affluence. You have been doing much to change old patterns. Good for you. Now, however, Blue Chalcedony Spirit is calling you to take a closer look at what you have set in motion. Is it time to consider changes? Are you happy with what is coming into being? Or do you need to do some healing work to ensure you are comfortable with your newfound material wealth? Perhaps you need to work on trusting yourself and your co-creative powers. You can learn much that will help you build and maintain a solid foundation if you slow down at this time. The Crystal Spirit Meditation. Blue Chalcedony is quite simply a serenity stone. Meditating with it soothes the emotion, it calms the adrenals, and it brings peace to the body and mind. As a balm for frazzled nerves, it would be well utilized, worn, or carried on one's persons when entering a situation where remaining calm is required. And that's straight up real talk, Gemini. The blue Chalcedony spirit stone and the amethyst. Those are your two stones for the month of May. And those were your messages through the tarot. Got a lot of work to do, but transformation is on the horizon if you allow it to occur and if you slow down and take a better look at your perception of the situation, Gemini. All will be well. That's what I got for you guys. I want to thank you for taking this journey with me. Peace, love, positive vibes. Until next time, catch you on the rerun. Later, guys.